Who do women want? I believe that most guys think that it's all about looks and money. But according to relationship expert Esther Perel, it's actually quite the opposite. So today we're going to be looking at the surprising psychology of men who attract women. And we'll be using insights from one of the world's leading authorities on relationships, sex and commitment, Esther Perel. Esther Perel is a psychotherapist and the author of several best-selling books, including The Best Advice I Ever Received and Mating in Captivity, which explores the psychology of long-term relationships. In this video, I'll be sharing some of my key takeaways from her book. Must love dogs, along with some other resources for you guys. And just a heads up, there are timestamps in the description below, so you can skip ahead to any points that interest you. Alright, let's get into it. No. 1. It's not the most attractive who get the girl. Looks play an important role when it comes to attracting women. But if you think that only good-looking guys win with women, then you are definitely not thinking like a woman. And even though our society often puts huge importance on physical appearance, research shows that women actually place more value on personality and character traits when choosing a partner. For example, in a study conducted by psychologist David Matsumoto, participants were asked to rate various personality traits in terms of their importance in a long-term relationship. The results showed that agreeableness, kindness, and sense of humor were considered more important than physical attractiveness. Also, women tend to prefer partners who are on the same level or slightly above them in terms of attractiveness. This phenomenon is known as the matching hypothesis and was first proposed by psychologist Leon Festinger, 1966. In his theory, individuals are more likely to form relationships with people who are similar to them in terms of physical attractiveness. However, women may be more willing to accept a small difference in attractiveness if the man possesses other desirable qualities such as status or resources. This means that while looks are important, they're not everything. And if you're not the most attractive guy out there, you still have a chance to win over your crush if you have a great personality and treat her right. No, how you dress can make a big difference. How you dress can make a big difference when it comes to attracting women. And it doesn't necessarily mean you need to wear expensive clothes or follow the latest fashion trends. What matters most is that you dress in a way that makes you feel confident and comfortable. When you feel good about yourself, it shows in the way you carry yourself, and it's something that women find attractive. In fact, a study published in the journal Personal Relationships found that women are more attracted to men who wear clothes that make them feel good about themselves. Researchers had two groups of men pose for pictures in either formal or casual clothing. The men in formal attire were more likely to be seen as attractive and desirable by the women who participated in the study. Another study published in the Evolutionary Psychology journal showed that women prefer men who dress in a way that reflects their social status and resources. This is because clothing is a way for men to signal their ability to provide for their partners and offspring. So while you don't have to break the bank to look good, you should put some thought into how you dress. Find a style that suits you and makes you feel confident and comfortable. That will make a much bigger impression on women than you might think. No. 3. Having purpose in life is crucial. Having purpose in life is crucial for attracting women. And it doesn't necessarily mean you need to have everything figured out. What matters most is that you have a general direction in life and know what you want to achieve. Women are attracted to men who have a sense of purpose because they see them as driven, motivated, and passionate. A man without purpose can come across as aimless, unmotivated, and even lazy. And none of those are traits that are particularly attractive to women. In fact, a study published in the journal Personal Relationships found that women prefer men who have a sense of meaning and purpose in life. Researchers surveyed 183 Canadian university students and found that those who had a clear sense of their purpose in life were more likely to be seen as attractive and desirable by their peers. Now, having a sense of purpose doesn't mean you need to have your entire life planned out. It simply means that you have a general direction in life and know what you want to achieve. You should also be actively working towards your goals and making progress towards them. Women are attracted to men who are proactive and goal-oriented. So if you're someone who sits around waiting for things to happen, you're not going to be particularly attractive to women. Instead, focus on what you want to achieve in life and work towards it. Women are more likely to be attracted to you if you are someone who has a clear sense of direction and is actively working towards their goals. Challenge yourself and grow. Challenging yourself and growing as a person is not only important for your own personal development, but it's also a great way to attract women. Women are attracted to men who challenge themselves because it shows that you're confident, motivated, and independent. A man who challenges himself is seen as someone who is not afraid of taking risks, and who's willing to put in the effort to achieve their goals. This is a quality that many women find appealing. Furthermore, challenging yourself and growing as a person can give you a sense of purpose and direction in life. And as we can know, women are attracted to men who have a sense of purpose. By challenging yourself, you're showing women that you're someone who's constantly evolving and improving. And that's a trait that many women find incredibly attractive. So if you want to attract more women, don't be afraid to challenge yourself and step outside of your comfort zone. Take on new challenges and strive to grow as a person. Women are more likely to be attracted to you if they see that you are someone who is constantly evolving and improving. No. 5. Being positive and confident goes a long way. While it might seem cliché, being positive and confident really does go a long way when it comes to attracting women. In fact, it's one of the most important qualities that women look for in a partner. According to research, positivity and confidence are strongly linked to a person's overall attractiveness. A study published in the journal Personal Relationships found that women are more attracted to men who are optimistic and confident. Researchers surveyed 159 undergraduate students and found that those who scored high on measures of trait positivity and trait confidence were more likely to be seen as attractive and desirable by their peers. This is because positivity and confidence are seen as desirable traits in a partner, as they suggest that the person is emotionally resilient and can handle difficult situations effectively. Women want a partner who can be a source of strength and support, and positivity and confidence are often seen as indicators of these qualities. A DTONG, positive and confident person is likely to be more engaging and fun to be around, which is another quality that women look for in a long-term partner. Someone who is positive and confident is less likely to be affected by negative emotions and can maintain a positive attitude in difficult situations. This is an attractive quality to women, as they want a partner who can be a source of strength and stability in their lives. So if you want to attract more women, work on developing your positivity and confidence. It may take some time and effort, but the results will be worth it. Number 6, don't neglect your body language. Your body language plays a huge role in how you're perceived by others, especially women. If you want to attract women, you need to be aware of your body language and make sure it's sending the right signals. According to psychologist Jack Schafer, women are more attracted to men who display open and inviting body language. Closed off or defensive body language can make you appear unapproachable and unattractive. For example, avoid crossing your arms and legs, as this can give the impression that you're closed off and not interested in others. Instead, keep your arms and legs uncrossed to show that you're open and available. You should also make eye contact with the woman you're talking to, as this can help establish a connection and make her feel more at ease. However, it's essential not to stare, as this can make her uncomfortable. Generally, it is important to be aware of your personal space and respect the boundaries of the woman you're interacting with. Avoid invading her personal space or touching her without consent, as this can be seen as disrespectful and inappropriate. By being mindful of your body language, you can make a good impression on women and increase your chances of attracting them. Remember, it's not just what you say that matters, but also how you say it. So there you have it, 6 things that women want but won't say. These are some of the most important qualities that women look for in a partner, but they might not always say it explicitly. So it's up to you to pay attention and take action. By focusing on these 6 areas, you can become the kind of man that women are naturally drawn to. Just remember that every woman is different, and what works with one may not work with another. So it's important to be adaptable and adjust your approach accordingly. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you all the best in your dating life.